Yo, yo. uh oh my god. Incredible. Rams. Ah, hate to say I told you so, but I told you so. Um man, I know no one's here. I don't really care, but that was fucking fun. That was such a fun game. Woo! Oh my god. Shout out Xavier Smith. Huge clutch punt return within a minute left in the game to put the Rams in field goal range to be able to win the game last minute. That's incredible. Um, the fact that you're all right. Put yourself in Xavier Smith's shoes. Your very first action, like he had a few fair catches on the punt game, but his first his first action getting the ball is clutch time. You got to make a comeback. He got a punt return and he takes it all the way down, dude. Shout out to Xavier Smith, man. What's up, Miguel? Howdy, man. That was a. I lost my voice screaming from that game. That was that was rough. Yeah, I lost my voice screaming that game. Um, yeah, that was a wild ending. For the fact that the fact that it was so frustrating to watch for like 3.5 quarters, and then all of a sudden got really good. Uh, wow. So Miguel said what happened. Rams are losing entire game. Make a wild comeback in the fourth quarter. Our favorite player, Xavier Smith, he hit a punt return. And there was like less than 60 seconds left. Hits a long punt return, brings it back past midfield, puts the Rams like basically in winning field goal range at the end of the game. Stafford makes a good throw to get a pass interference, basically seals the game. Rams win last second. Man, that was wild. I don't know what streaming and copyright rules are here, so I would show I would show something, but I don't want to get in trouble. Man, yeah, I'm getting texts from people. Uh, this is the self promoted Xavier Smith fan club. So seeing him get his time to shine last like in clutch time with everyone watching is so dope. Like you got to keep him on the roster. Like his speed and returnability alone is crazy. I wonder, do I still have that? I think it's right here. I don't know where that FAMU flag went. Oh yeah, I got a signed ball from X and his FAMU flag over there somewhere. Yeah, terms of service is going to be pretty strict. I can imagine. And you're number one admin of the Xavier Smith fan club, Miguel. Yeah, people are hitting me now. Rams fans and Niner fans alike are hitting me up right now. That is hilarious. I had a few FaceTime calls. Had a few FaceTime calls during like the fourth quarter, saying basically talking shit, and then all of a sudden got real quiet after a second. Man, uh, reaction though. I'm just gonna hit a few pointers because obviously I think everyone's doing their own streams right now. I don't want to take up too much time. What else happened today, Miguel? What did happen today? I'm 0-2 in fantasy. That's super helpful. Um, what else happened today? Vikings might be legit. If we're looking at that. Yeah, Vikings are 3-0. They look really good. Sam Darnold is like a surprise MVP candidate out of nowhere. Justin Jefferson, I think, is the best wide receiver in football right now. Cleveland, I think, did they win? Giants beat Cleveland, so all hell is breaking loose in the state of Ohio right now for them. Um, Dallas, I think, was trying to make a comeback against Baltimore, but they got their asses whooped again. Man, is it Joakim? Joakim? Joakim Matson? I'm gonna call you JM. You're JM now. Yeah, great win. The fact is against the Niners too. This is like if if the season's like 0-15 and you can have 2 wins, you want them to be against the Niners just for bragging rights. Uh, but yeah, just focusing on the Rams, man. To kind of summarize it though, Miguel, it was very frustrating because if you're following me on Twitter, I was rudely going after the inside linebackers. Roseboom and Reader are just they looked lost and slow the majority of the game. Um, he ended up having a good tackle for loss on third down, which stopped one of their drives. Troy Reader did, but in coverage, just kind of looked really lost. Defense couldn't keep contained. Brock Purdy just like had all day um, to throw at the end there. I got a little scary with the lack of pass rush. Um, what from Denmark? Okay, are you watching live from Denmark or are you in the States? But yeah, JM's your new name. Thanks for tuning in. Uh, yeah. Besides the defensive frustrations of like watching that, because you just see, especially when you see your rival, like this is a good point to make. When you watch San Francisco play, you always watch Hafunga. You're gonna watch Bosa. You're gonna watch Warner. Warner is the best middle linebacker in the game, and it gets so frustrating because you're like, man, like I would kill to have um a inside linebacker like Warner, like just the best in the game. Like Rams fans were so blessed for so long having the best lineman in the game with Aaron Donald, but like something about having an inside linebacker like Ray Lewis for the Ravens for so long, uh, very enviable. So I kind of envy them in that regard. And then when you watch this young defense with some definitely some improvement to be made, struggle through 3 weeks so far, man, it's nice to see them get a win against a rival like that. Hell yeah. We got somebody watching from Denmark. Let's go. Okay. Yeah, thanks for tuning in, man. Appreciate it. So I like the defense, kept fighting. It wasn't perfect, but never give up like the AZ game. Yeah. That's why I said on my last episode, man, like I feel like every team's gonna have a game like that where you just all right, throw it away, don't look back. They looked pretty rough out the gates in this one, and then all of a sudden just kept fighting. Even if they got burned a few times, you're gonna have the ball go your way with some luck. And they fucking got lucky, man. There's a few there's a few plays that Niners definitely missed. I think Ronnie Bell. Ronnie Bell had 2 bad drops. Um, yeah, that game almost got out of the Rams' hands. Purdy threw that ball deep down the right side. He beat Kobe Durant, and then Cam Kinchins came at like a weird angle, and he was not in position to break up that pass. Like he went behind the entire play. So that was rough. Art, man. Art, congrats on the wedding. I am sorry I missed it. My voice right now is still a little bit. It's hoarse from a little bit of the yelling, and hoarse a little bit still from recovering last week. Sorry, man. But hey, at least you got married. At least your wedding. I heard that went great. Um, but yikes. Rams win the 2024 IR Bowl. Yeah. It's very inspiring. The fact they're able to get a win against division rival like that, with all the injuries on both sides of the ball, that is, I can't say enough. And now that we got a handful of people here, I have to say it again. This is the Xavier Smith fucking fan club. I don't care what anybody else says. There's something about when you watch him in that situation, have that opportunity, clutch time, a minute left, tie game. You got to make a play to one, like you hope like somebody doesn't just mess up. Like, oh man, like is the nerves going to get to him? Ice cold, baby. Took that punt all the way down the field, was juiced. That right there, I knew the game was over. Like, it didn't matter if it was going to be a touchdown or a field goal. With that much energy from someone like X, that was so cool to see. Yeah, dude, he's if you haven't had a chance, JM, to see any of his film at Florida A&M, like it's just a bunch of that. Like if he's not burning someone over the top, he'll take like a screen, not a screen pass. He'll take a flat route, out route, and just make one guy miss, and he's gone. Really, really fast, man. The cool thing too is he's a little bit older than you would for a second year guy, since he did miss a year at the beginning, like he took a year off from football. So he's a little bit older. He doesn't have like those young guy nerves, I would call it, I guess. Um, but yeah, I literally lost my voice screaming, like just seeing how happy I was for for Xavier, man. That's so cool to see. Uh, but yeah, I called it. I was like, all you need is Stafford with the ball last. Give him the ball last, and the Rams always have a chance to win. A lot of a big up and down game emotionally. I'll probably only be on here for like 5 more minutes, and then I got to dip. Um, but dude, just seeing, I know a lot of people are upset with McVay and his play calling in the red zone, upset with some of the time management sometimes, upset with when it comes down to just a lot of like, what the fuck are we doing throughout a course of a game like this? When it comes down to it, though, like the guys never stop playing. It's very apparent that he can get the team to run through a wall for him. Um, yeah, it's very nice to be able to root for a team that like doesn't matter how much of an underdog they are, they're gonna keep fighting. Albeit that Arizona game happened last week, whatever. Yeah, to come back and scrap and get this win, that's huge. They now go into week 4 with the exact same record as the 49ers, same record as like Baltimore Ravens with their first win against Dallas here. So yeah, insane. Season's alive. And I scream at it's 2 in the morning, kids are sleeping. Yeah. I love it. I love it. I can only imagine. I feel bad. I'm gonna have to send my neighbors here like a plate of cookies or something and say, hey, I'm very sorry for if it sounds like somebody's getting murdered next door from all the screaming on every Sunday. It's just me being a babbling idiot, and I'm very sorry. But I didn't even see Caesars in here. Ravens cooked them cowgirls. It got close at the end there, man. What happened? Then we got JM from Denmark. That's awesome. That is badass, man. Well, JM, I am going to end this stream short. I just wanted to chat about it and hype up X a little bit more. Thanks for tuning in from Denmark, man. Thanks for my number one moderator, Miguel, for checking us out too. And go Rams. Yeah, I'm going to check out of here, guys. Keep stacking. Bye.